What did you say, nigga?
You know what, motherfucker? Eat a dick.
Get the fuck!
Hey everybody, this is Atticus the Death Mailer, and my god, have I traveled back in time to the late 2000s and early 2010s? Because it looks like I have. And the reason why is that we have a new moron that me and a bunch of the ranting community are going after, and that is a person by the name of Dustin Nunn. Yes, if you all watched my parody video, the last video I made, that was a parody onto our friend Dustin Nunn, and I say friend loosely as of what I'm about to bring up. Those of you who are unaware of what's going on, I will try to break it down as short and sweet as possible. So, Dustin Nunn is this individual that my friend Damien Skyfire stumbled upon after his final video, hopefully video he made on Undertaker Freak 1127. So he made up all these reasons why he didn't like UTF, and it's mainly political reasons. Now, don't get me wrong, Undertaker Freak 1127 is a person whom became this raging SJW in the mid-2010s, and we can all agree, like, him being an SJW is bullshit. But there's a lot more reasons to hate John Dance Jr. than his politics, like the way he treated my friends Thrash Metal Guru, Some Guy 827, Official GATG, and Rancher and Shades. I can go on. So I'm getting way off topic, but yeah, he went on to say that he didn't like UTF for his politics, did a little bit of digging, and oh my god, oh my fucking god, he is one of those types of people. He is one of those types of people. And what do I mean types? I mean the fundamentalist Christians that the Amazing Atheist made countless videos on. Most people say that he's far right or part of the alt-right, which I highly fucking doubt even the alt-right would want him in their ranks. Cause like look at him. He is a dirt potato. He is a fucking dirt potato. Even the white nationalist chicks who are staunch in wanting to save the white race wouldn't want to ride his dick. Those are some inferior white genes. And also, him being on the autism spectrum, yeah, they think you're inferior, just automatically by default. Now, I say that he is autistic because yes, it is shown if you do a little bit of digging, yes, he is of the autism spectrum. And he has these very, very just backwards, fundy Christian beliefs. And what I find funny is that when people criticize him, he goes around saying, well, you can't criticize me, I'm autistic. Well, buddy, I'm of the autism spectrum myself. And I've had my fair share of criticism and a bunch of people doing some heinous shit around me. So, I've been around the internet for quite some time, and buddy, I don't think you're cut out for this. But, way off topic, this is just a little backstory of who we all know who Dustin Nunn is. And I've made my parody video, everyone has made videos on this guy, including Damien Skyfire, Rainer and Shades made a live stream, Thrash Metal Guru made a video on him, Steve Trowbridge, Zach the Celtics guy, and Evil Gangster. They have all made videos on this guy, and it looks like I'm pretty much going to be joining the ranks. Why is that? Well, Dustin uploaded a video recently, and it says 14 things I could do if I was president of the United States. Whoa, my god, Dusty Buns. You're gonna be taking the highest Oval Office? I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I mean, Donald Trump currently has the highest seat of the Oval Office, which determining if he wins his election or not. I mean, if you can do it, then hopefully you can. I say that ironically. I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna find out his 14 things he would do as a president. So without further ado,
let's find out. Let's find out. Let's find out.
Let's find out.
And I shit you not, people, this is every quintessential Dusty Bun video right here. Like, doesn't even bother to cut it or edit or any of that stuff. I highly doubt he has some editing software. I really highly fucking doubt.
Hello, everyone.
Guten Morgen, Dustin Bun.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, Guten Morgen. Now continue.
Today, I'd like to talk to you about why I have 14 things that I would do if I was the president of the USA.
Oh, this should be good right here, folks.
1, I would ban LGBT rights.
And there we go with the homophobic bullshit over here. This is something that a lot of people have covered, and I just have to say this. Dustin, what is up with you and the homophobic shit over here? Like, what is it? What is it with you and your staunch hatred of the LGBT community? I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. There are some people of the community like Jessica Yanni, for instance, Milo Stewart, Riley Dennis. Just, there's some very horrible people of the LGBT community. But does this represent the entire community as a whole? And yes, I do have friends who are of the LGBT. Like, for instance, Zach the Celtics guy and Steve Trowbridge. A bunch of other people who are good friends of mine who are lesbian, bi, gay, and trans. Like, I know all those people, but they really don't seem keen of the LGBT as of right now. But you get with what I'm trying to say. They're of the LGBT, and they are really good friends of mine. And I just don't understand why you have this huge hatred of the LGBT. It's just been made prominent onto a good chunk of your videos. And your only reason is, of course, obviously, Book of Leviticus. Well, I'm sorry to say that, but a 2,000-year-old book that has been written over and over and over again by multiple people putting their own agendas onto this book as the Word of God is not the truth, my guy. Like, for real.
2, I would ban abortion.
Whoa! Whoa there, buddy! Whoa! Dustin, I hate to break it to you, but you have no say of what a woman can or cannot do to her own body. There's just no justifiable reasons what you have to say of what a woman can or cannot do within a pregnancy. And if you think that's bad enough, his views on abortion is that, oh, if you want to kill someone, kill the sick, twisted blood relative or the rapist that impregnated the woman. Don't kill the unborn fetus, kill them. So your views is to say, oh, carry the baby for 9 months, give birth, and give it all her love and care for this child.
If a woman was raped by a rapist / sick-minded blood incestual relative that got her pregnant, the woman should go through 9 months of pregnancy, give birth, and take care of the child, give it all her love, and like I said before, my past videos, if you want to kill somebody, you should be killing the sick-minded blood relative / rapist who got the baby's mother pregnant in the first place. The babies do not deserve to die, damn it. Babies are human beings too.
Yeah, that's not gonna fucking happen because that's going to be a permanent fucking reminder of the situation that she's in right now. Dustin, that kind of view is so fucking warped and so fucking messed up. It is so fucking hard to comprehend over this. Like, my God, my guy. I'm sorry to say this, but at the end of the day, dude, a woman has a say of what she can or cannot do within a pregnancy. It is her body, her own choice. She is the one with the ovaries. You don't. If it was your body, your choice, you would choose whether or not you should be sterile or not, as in having a vasectomy, which I highly encourage you to get a vasectomy because I don't want your spawn all over the place. But then again, you're autistic as it is, so I'll get into that later. But yeah, a woman at the end of the day has the complete choice of what she can or cannot do to her own body. Just like I have the choice whether to get tattoos or piercings against, my parents' will, because I know my dad doesn't like the fact of me having tattoos, but hey, it's my body, my choice, my guy. He has no say of what I can or cannot do. Just like you have no say of what a woman can or cannot do. That's probably one of the most fucked up views that I have known from watching all of your videos.
3, I would ban Netflix, including pedophile-related shows and movies. For example, Cuties.
Ho ho ho! I mean, you're going the Donald Trump route, as in like him banning TikTok because of like certain stuff of spying people, but then again, it's the younger generations that are actually educating us people over racial injustices or all this other stuff. That's the only reason why that he's banning TikTok. Netflix, I mean, yeah, I've made my review on Cuties. If you want to watch it, Dusty Bun, I mean, like, you can watch it on my channel. I can give it to you there. Now, I have no problem with people canceling their Netflix subscriptions as well as boycotting Netflix over their promotion of Cuties. But there's also some other great shows to watch. Like, I have friends who still have Netflix accounts. They're just steering away Cuties like the plague. And also, me and my friend Bunny off of the Bunny and Friends podcast are going to be doing a episode on Cuties and comparing it to another coming-of-age film, 13. But there is a list of films and TV shows I would recommend all of you guys check out. Outlaw King, basically a historically accurate version of Braveheart, which I encourage all of you guys to check out. The Dirt, a great biopic of the glam metal band Motley Crue, featuring Machine Gun Kelly and Iwan Rheon of Game of Thrones. And also some really kick-ass shows, like, obviously, Stranger Things is one of the greatest shows off of Netflix. Haunting at Hill House, directed by Mike Flanagan. Dark, a great German three-season series about time travel and stuff. And also, this really kick-ass Korean series about zombies in the Korean feudal era, Kingdom, which is so fucking kick-ass. I encourage all of you guys to check it out. And yes, you can protest over Cuties while still having a Netflix account, but if you want to go to the big mile, like, cancel your Netflix subscription. I'm all for that. But I would also encourage all of you guys to check all that off before you cancel your subscription.
4, I would declare war on terrorists.
Dustin, we've already declared war on terror since 9/11. We've been at war with terrorists for a long time. The war on terror is the longest and most costly war that the US has ever gotten itself into. And yeah, they shot themselves in the foot by helping out Afghan rebels against the Soviets. So, I don't know what you're fucking talking about. We are still at war with terrorists.
5, I would lower taxes.
What? Your Grace, Your Eminence.
Oh boy, Dusty Bun. Now there's something that we can actually agree on. You actually said something smart for once. I mean, everybody would like to have lower taxes or no tax at all because taxation is theft. But then again, we are a nation that is like so much dollars in debt. I mean, it's no wonder why you have the government demanding ridiculous fucking taxes. Because, the rich get richer while the poor get poorer. That's just the unfortunate reality of living in the United States.
6, I would give people better jobs.
They take your job. They take your job. They take your job. Take your job.
Now that sounds very fine in paper, Dustin, but you have to put into the factors over your first 2 reasons. Because you have this very warped views on abortion. So let's just say that if a woman has an abortion without the Planned Parenthood clinic, and if she does it by herself, and if she's caught in the act of committing an abortion, wouldn't that be a felony in your perfect utopia or dystopia of the Republic of Gilead. Yeah, I'm going on that route of Margaret Atwood's A Handmaid's Tale. Because I think you took some ideas off of that book instead of being like, oh, this is all speculation of what America might become, but I'm getting way off topic. So, you wanting to give better jobs to Americans. What about the LGBT Americans? What about women that were caught committing an abortion? Wouldn't you give them jobs? I'm pretty sure you wouldn't give them jobs because those are things that you are against, Dusty Bun. Yeah, try to be consistent of what you're talking about.
7, I would ban animal cruelty.
Donald Trump already passed a law stating that if you commit animal cruelty, like for instance, if I take an axe and I bludgeon my dog to death with it, I would be locked up and I would be considered a felon. It is already set in stone that committing animal cruelty is a felony in this country. What the fuck, man?
8, I would give sick-minded people a death penalty.
Sick-minded people such as yourself on your views on abortion?
9, I would give money to the poor.
Give money out to the poor. What about the poor people who are of the LGBT? What about the poor people who are women who were caught committing an abortion and are now felons? You have to put into perspectives over here, Dustin. What if you give out money to those people that you disagree with your wholesome Christian values and beliefs? You have to be consistent over that. Are you going to give money out to people who agree with you or people who you don't agree with? Think about it for a moment, for a second there.
10, I would ban pornography forever.
The pornography of women.
Absolutely, the pornography of women.
Not on a laptop computer.
The laptop computer and the pornography of women.
Now, Dustin, that is a Rick Santorum pipe dream that will never come to fruition because pornography will always be there. Pornography has been around since the dawn of time and it will continue to be around for many centuries to come. And yeah, there are some far right-wingers that have actual arguments onto why pornography is bad. I mean, if you watch a lot of porn, it really does a lot of shit to the brain. It gives you that dopamine rush and you keep wanting that dopamine, chasing the butterfly of fapping to the most hardcore porn you could think of. That I can agree on. But banning pornography, it's not gonna fucking happen.
11, I would have rioters arrested. For example, the Black Lives Matter rioters / terrorist group in Antifa.
And this is another thing I really want to bring up. Yeah, people are arresting rioters and looters. Obviously, I do not condone the rioting and looting, but at the same time, I could understand because everyone of the BLM has done peaceful protests, as in taking a knee at football games. But even then, they were given shit for that. So it's you're poking a bear with a stick, and yet that animal has nowhere left to go except to retaliate. And that is the African American community and other people sick and tired of just a broken healthcare system, education system that is completely fucked over, and that people get poor and poorer while the rich get richer, and the African American community that has to deal with so much shit. And it's yeah, if you keep doing this, you're gonna have retaliations. And with what happened with the Breonna Taylor verdict, I don't see all this dying down anytime soon. It's either those cops are held accountable or another trial goes around, they get locked up, or this entire country is going to be turned to ash. That's just this harsh reality. Also, not to mention, if you watch my Bunny and Friends podcast, we actually did talk to Cheeto, who is a protester in Portland, Oregon. And he's he brought some very, very insightful views onto Antifa, which if you want to watch the entire video, I have it on the description below of the link to the podcast. I encourage all of you guys, including you, Dustin, to watch it.
13, I would put an end to censorship on freedom of speech.
Dustin, you are the last fucking person to advocate for freedom of speech. You are the last fucking person to ever have your views on freedom of speech. Because you are not for freedom of speech. You are against censorship. Every time that you have people that have made videos on you or made some stupid troll comments onto your videos, you automatically fucking block them. You fucking ban them. You don't believe in freedom of speech. You believe in fucking censorship.
I will fucking block you! I will block you goddamn fucking motherfuckers!
Ooh, edgy boil out. Sharps and sides. Be careful you don't cut yourself and all that fucking edge.
I have been an anti-SJW for quite a while, over the past decade, but overall in time, I have come to realize that, yeah, there are some views that I disagree with, but I'm not going to, like, ban them over their freedom of speech of what they believe in. Like, no. Like, here's the thing. If you believe in freedom of speech, you have to believe in the speech of others that you disagree with. Like, for instance, Richard Spencer, a white nationalist person, a staunch member of the alt-right that a lot of you really disagree with. But unfortunately, he has the freedom to say what he has to say. Another good example, Vosh, a very far left YouTuber whom I could disagree with a lot of stuff, but he is a very smart and very intelligent person. But does he have the rights to say what he says on his videos? Absolutely. Like, my views on freedom of speech is like that of Count Dankula. Count Dankula is a staunch free speech advocate. I mean, given the shit that he's been through and stuff. I mean, you can watch his 10 things of, like, what he believes in onto freedom of speech, which I will leave down in the description below, which is a good watch. And it is stuff that I try to be consistent over and wanting to put into my views and my philosophy, because I'm still trying to grow up every single fucking day. So yeah, I believe in freedom of speech, whether it's stuff that I disagree with. Like, I disagree with you, but at the end of the day, you have the freedom to say of what you have to say. Except for Amos Yena's staunch support of pedophilia.
13, I would ban all kinds of crime.
Dustin, I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, yeah, you're a little bit slow, but throughout human history, every civilization, empire, any country you could think of has had crime happen in its borders. Crime is going to happen regardless of what you believe in. Like, any group of people is susceptible to crime. Like, yeah, like European countries and some Asian countries have a small crime rate due to a lot of factors, but mostly just due to the factors that all of their citizens are happy due to policies that work. America has some policies that really don't benefit a lot of people because they affect everyone. So, especially the black community that have policies that make their communities poor, and they resort to fucking crime, which it hurts everyone. So crime is not going to go away unless you make policies that benefit and make everyone happy.
And 14, ban fake news.
Like, yes, I have had my series of crucifixion of the mainstream media, but in truth, like, every mainstream media source, and even alternative media sources, yes, even InfoWars, and I remember my support for alternative media being like that will topple down mainstream media and become their form of, like, what is truth or not. I hate to say this, but every media source is going to have its own agenda against a group of people and would benefit this other group of people. It's going to go on regardless. It has been going on since the dawn of time. Like, news has been used for people's agenda, or to, like, I don't know, but you get people with what I'm trying to say over here. Like, you cannot get rid of fake news. Fake news is going to go around regardless.
Anyway, this is Dustin signing off, saying this is why I have 14 things that I would do if I was the president of the USA. Take care and have a good one.
And yes, this is also every fucking outro of all of his fucking videos. Dustin, I know you're a fat, unemployed loser, but try to get yourself a job. Or, I don't know, make an OnlyFans account.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
That is the end of the 14 reasons of what he will do as president. Oh my fucking god. There was some good stuff he talked about, but I don't know. I just don't fucking know. I mean, Dustin is what I would consider a lolcow. He is up in the ranks of Chris Chan, yes, Chris Chan being the #1 lolcow, and also Dragon Lord. But I don't think that Dustin Nunn will go into the extremities of Chris Chan or even Dragon Lord routes, because, I mean, Dragon Lord already has a lot of shit going on in his life being a major lolcow, but I don't know. Who knows if something might happen later down the line off of Dustin to the point in where he becomes like Dragon Lord 2.0. But yeah, that's it. What are your guys' thoughts onto Dustin Nunn? Do you think his policies of him being a president are gonna benefit the American people? Do you think I'm some far leftist ding-dong duty head? Do you want to suck off Dustin Nunn's cock? Leave it down in the comments below, and stay tuned for more videos. So without further ado, ladies and gents, I am Atticus, the Death Metaler. Hope you like this video, subscribe to my channel, links are down in the description below. Keep it metal and have an excellent and blessed day, y'all. Prost.